Hello and welcome to a partial league race highlights video with me, Xephyr. This is an Apex online racing race.
Ryan McLaren. That's what's going to happen this year.
I'm not sure what round it is, but it's Singapore. Starting in 9th, we had an absolutely awful qualifying session. About 2 seconds slower than our best. Our best would have been, I think, 4th or 5th. So we've gone to the left to block off chicane. I'm going to brake nice and early, follow everyone around. Teammate Raiden has qualified on primes ahead of us, which is embarrassing. We're going to try and go around the outside of turn 2. We've got much better traction on the option tyres. I'm going to stick it up the inside for turn 3, but it looks like he's fucked up a little bit there. We're going to run him wide. It's unfortunate. Didn't mean to do that, Raiden, if you're watching. But we've managed to take the place, drop into 8th. We really needed to get past him in the first few corners, to be honest, otherwise our race was going to be over. Chicane's gone for a dive down the inside. He's braked very early. I'm entirely sure why he braked that early. He could have made that move, but we managed to keep the position. We're in 8th, and we're right behind the new guy to the league, Tremium. He's in the McLaren, teammates with Granny. So in practice we've been fairly confident. Our qualifying pace would have put us in 4th or 5th, so at this point we're thinking, okay, I want to try and overtake at least 2 more people before I pit. But it looks like Chicane is all over the back of us. He's got some good pace here. I haven't seen him practicing all week, but I know that he's a very quick driver. Have history with him obviously in Belgium, knocked him off the track. Trying to be nice and polite with him. Thankfully he's behind me though, so he's the one that has to watch out. Gone very wide around that corner. Someone's lost an end plate. Looks like we're going 4 wide into the tunnel. Looks like Tremium's been blocked off by Smuffer there. Everyone's caught up and I've managed to slide down the inside. I think that's complete luck on my part there, managing to get the car turned in. I noticed that there was a lot of cars going into one very small corner, and I decided to hang it out as far to the right as possible and turn in nice and slow, and I managed to spot a gap and accelerate through it. So I've just gained, I think, 4 positions. 7th, 6th, 5th, 3 positions. Gained 3 positions in that corner. Looks like Xephyr has had a bad entry from there, but we're not going to be able to make that move, so we pull back behind him. Try and get a good run out of here, but again, doesn't look like we're going to be able to make a run down there. Smuffer is behind us. He's still behind us as Romeo pits quite early on lap 2. He's clearly either got some damage or doesn't like the tyres. One up or 2. Alex sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:42.2. As you can see, the 2 dots going down towards turn 4. Alex and Onage all on their own. And then Fat first in 3rd place, and I'm in 4th. Gained a position because Romeo pit, obviously. And we're going to try and get a really good run out of turn 4. We've got a little bit of wheel spin there. Really don't want Smuffler to make a move. I'm going to keep looking behind and until the very last moment. Now we're going to go to the left to defend. And it looks like he's tucked in behind us, so we're going to take the Apex. Oh, no, it looks like he tried to carry on around the outside. So I've slowed down, I've let him get back alongside. Because that's where he was alongside, he wasn't in front. I let him get alongside and I get better traction out of the corner and I keep the position. Little bit of loose rear end there on the exit of that corner, but we skip ahead to the beginning of lap 4. Smuffer is still all over the back of us. We've gone a little bit deep there. We're very slow on the accelerator. He's going to get a run on to the outside of us, so we're going to stay to the right. We're going to try and push him wide as we did with Raiden. Yes, that's been successful. He's tucked in behind us. He will get the DRS, and my gears are quite short. 182 is my max speed, and I've got my wings at 1111 for sector 2 and 3. So it's a foregone conclusion that he was going to make the pass there. And he's braked very early there and almost stopped on the Apex. I think they've given him a little tap, and he tells me easy. I did apologise. Obviously, I've got 1111 wings. I believe he's running something lower, like 6.7 or something like that. So obviously I can brake much later than he can. I braked early just to make sure because I knew he was in front of me, but still didn't work out. Smuffer's built a bit of a gap to us at the end of lap 5 here. We've got Chicane behind us, but we've built a bit of a gap, so nothing to worry about from behind. I think we're definitely quicker. We're going to pit 2 laps early to try and undercut Smuffler. Gone a little bit. Corner cut there a little bit, but it's not too much of an issue. I'd rather someone tell me off the corner cutting than end up driving into the wall. That's Fat first in 3rd position, ahead of Smuffer, also pit. And it looks like we've held him up from getting out of the pits, and he's right behind us. Looks like we're going to rejoin the track. behind Fat First and in front of Chicane, who's was in 6th place behind us. Dive out to the right, get a nice line through the turn 3 apex. A lot of wheel spin. Putting it up to Rich to try and get the undercut on Smuffler when he pits inevitably at the end of lap 6 to cover me. We drive past a bit of someone's end plate, I'm not entirely sure whose that is. But we've got quite a gap to Chicane now. Chicane was much closer to us when we pitted. I think he might have got held up by some backmarkers who came into the pits after us. So 2.6 seconds ahead of him there. Looks like we've built a gap to him now, and we've closed down Fat First a little bit. And yeah, we come out of the pits about 3.5 seconds behind Fat First, we're now 3.3 behind. Chicane's now 5 seconds behind, so we've definitely managed to build a gap to Chicane on the same tyres. And we're keeping Fat First within our reach. Obviously, we're not catching him too much. Got roughly the same pace at this stage. So it's my second lap on the primes, I'm getting a little bit more confident. So I've run a little bit wide here. Yep, oh, I've just got caught on the curb and it spun me out. Absolutely nothing I can do about that. We're going to try and pit. We're going to go nice and slow through here because a lot of people have destroyed their cars. We're going to turn in, full lock, and we've hit the barrier.
Are you all right? Engine off, engine off.
So that's our race over on lap 7. Practiced a lot for this race, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. Onwards to the next race.